Happy New Year. So, for one of my goals of the new year, I want to make more art and do more art videos. And so, I wanted to start off by showing my Doodle Book, which I'm probably sure that I've done this before, but let's just recap. But first, let's go back even further because I'm crazy. Well, I think this one, I don't know if this was around school era or after school era, but this book is old. I think it's like from the 60s. But yeah, you can take books and convert them into your art journals. This one, unfortunately, never was finished. It was started and it had been in storage and just moved around, and yeah, it's very, very worn. It's looking very horrible. So I used to paint in my books. This page kind of sticks, and I think that's why I'm so scared now, like in my journals, coming back to my old stuff and seeing how it all stuck together. I'm very kind of scared that I'm gonna mess everything up. So, yeah, I really didn't do nothing in this book. Oh, look, there's a heart with a T in it. I guess that's for Tony. And this is what the back of the book looks like. I think this is kind of cool looking. I really liked the color and everything. See, this one definitely did fall apart. The cover came right off. And the pages are just coming apart. It's a mystery book, so I, of course, had labeled it Kelly, Amber, Kenny Mysteries. This was the inside, and I really, really loved the glitter glue stuff that we could get back in the day. I don't quite see it. I mean, you can still get glitter glue, but the kind I was getting, they don't quite sell it at Walmart anymore, and I don't know. I haven't really looked at the Hobby Lobby and places, but there would be ones that would have stars in it, one that was the moon, hearts, it was really, really cool. I think this is maybe the front page out of the book that was stuck to the cover and it ripped. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know because it looks almost like it's been painted over or something. I don't know, it just looks weird to me. This is not how I think it should look in my mind, so I don't know. I think this is one I actually had for school, like high school. I really feel like I used to be more creative and more, I don't know, fearless in my creations, and just, it's hard to explain. Even though this really, really doesn't do anything justice. I feel like I could really draw more better back in the day than I can now. We used to have to make these little mini pictures of the projects that we were going to do. And I think this was, pastels. So we would make little mini pictures of it and then make our big piece. So, yeah. And I kind of enjoyed this, making the little thumbnails for our projects. Oh, and this is for the comet. Like I said, I had a bunch of these like glitter glue paints, and I think the ones I used for the comet did have like the stars and stuff in it or whatever. And I really enjoyed making it. The big one. And this is what the butterfly one kind of looked like on a small scale. I wish I had the actual artwork that I did from high school, but I do not. A little bit of experimenting, like I used to do a lot of experimenting with stuff. And a tree. And more trees. And these actually look pretty good, so I'm thinking this is not my work. So I wanted to show my doodle book because I have finished my first art journal, and that will be my next video. Then I will have to finish this one. It's, yeah. And I did a thing. I let my mother get me another book for Christmas, and this will be number 5. So this book never got finished, and it now has no top cover. I have no idea what anything was going to be in this book. Maybe it's just a doodly one. Oh, this is a character I created for one of my art classes. Maybe one day I will put this book back in the lineup and finish it out and put a cover on it. But we'll just have to wait and see. So this is my doodle book. I got this on sale, as you can see. I left the the stickers on there. I can't tell what that says. Whatever that is. I like this size, and I like the way it feels. It is kind of getting a little raggedy and trying to come apart, so I'll probably have to try and reinforce it at some point. It went through a lot. I mean, I would take this to work every day, just back and forth in my bag, and I would probably work in it at like break, so like my 10-minute break, maybe sometime a portion of my lunch, and just like little doodles and stuff. This is like from, I think, 2019. I think the date is in here at one point or on something. I know it was the 2019 era, maybe into some 2020, so, but it didn't go beyond 2020, I don't think. It took me a while to finish it, but I was steady on it, and it didn't take as long as these other ones are taking, put it that way. So, be prepared to laugh once again if you hadn't laughed at all the rest of the stuff. Yeah. Here we go. This is the Paisley doodle. I used to do the Paisleys all the time, but it had been a while since I had done any, and I was trying to remember how I did them, and yeah, they didn't quite come out the way I wanted them to. The Mighty Sword. Look at that hand. Yes, this is frightening. If you didn't know already by now, I can't draw. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to learn how to do. I'm trying to learn how to draw and color and paint and all that wonderful stuff. But you make things in the way you make things, and that's all you can do. Over time, you may get better at your skills. And here we go. I think I had gotten a set of gel pens, and I used them quite a lot throughout this doodle book. Quite a lot. I'm thinking that this part was not, I don't know if it was a stencil or what it was. It was something. This, I think, is when the flower doodles really began, and then ever since I have been stuck on doing flowery things. These were trying times. Another little weird doodle. I like how I labeled this Weird Flying Bug. For one reason this journal didn't take as long is I only did like one page as opposed to doing both pages. I loved how this book just laid pretty flat. Like, it was easy to work in, and I liked that. I'm all the time doing hearts. It's a very busyness. Busy. Another weird flirty doodly thing. This glare is killing me. It's the glitter. It's the glitter gel pens. Weird butterfly. Oh, the purple monster. I really enjoyed the purple monster because I think, not the idea of the monster itself, maybe, I'm not for sure, but I had seen something about making art all in one color, and I wanted to do that, and so here came the purple monster. There's that same stencil or whatever it was. I feel like it wasn't a stencil, but it may have been a stencil. There was something that I used, something from a piece of cardboard that came off of a hair product, like a hair clip or something. And I don't know if it was that. Because see, I used it again. Oh, I cannot draw people at all. It's horrible. Got to matter till you don't matter. I don't know what that's about. And me and my best friend, we drew our hands. This is actually the page that I think started this book off. This was the first page I did, and I loved the bright colors of it. It just got me excited about making this book. I don't know why. More just doodly doos. Life. Life was really something at this point. Yep. Trees. I'm always doing trees. I like trees. More flowers. Some weird doodly doo. It almost looks like a weird monster or something. Stuck hollow and alone, and the fault is my own. That's some Linkin Park. Be happy. Live, laugh, love. Shine bright. Shine bright like a diamond. We have a smile. You have to remember to smile, folks. Yep. And we have some love. Got to share some love. Never give up. I guess this was a bunch of affirmations for myself. Beauty and the Beast. The flower. More love. And I really liked, this was the scratching. I think that was crayons, and I scratched over it. I'm not for sure. See, these glitter pens got on everything, too. And this was another one of the all trying to do mostly purple color thing. I really liked that. Oh, I think this is a self-portrait of my ugly self, because this person has glasses and blue eyes and brown hair, except my hair is not that curly. And my face don't look like that. I can't draw people. Dare to dream. Doodle. Go for it. Doodle. Why do I feel like that was a Corey Feldman thing? Was that song out at that time? I don't even know. My friend did that. She can actually draw. I cannot draw. Doodle. Create. That's what I'm trying to do. Amber Sparks of Fire. Me, Amber. Sparks of Fire. I think this was very Hunger Game-ish. I think I was listening to Hunger Games stuff. More doodly doos. bunch of this random doodly. And I like this one. I tried to do just like a black and white grayscale kind of thing. It depends on what colors as to what makes it cool. Oh, a weird cat stencil thing. And I think this was a stencil too. Nope. More stencil. Spider. I guess that was a stencil for a bat. I don't know. Ugly flower butterfly. Light up the night. Little fireflies. My friend did that. Coralie Amber Williams. That's kind of our names put together. Light the fire. Would you light my candle? I must have been listening to Rent or watching Rent at the time. Grow. Just grow, Kelly. And my friend made this for me. It is a portrait of me. Yeah, cutting Velcro. And see, there's the date, 7/29/19. So, I knew this book was from 2019, which I already knew pretty much in my head that's time, because I remember, you know, stuff was going on at the time, and COVID was coming, you know, and everything. So, I think this was a 2020-2019 book. I don't have the start and finish dates, but that's okay. Anyways, there you have it. That is the Doodle Book. The Do Book, maybe I should say. The Doodle Book. Yeah, that's what it is. Well, I guess I made it through this video without coughing, so that's good. Until the next time, and surely it won't be as long.